Hello friends, how are you? So today we are going to do another activity from your book Marigold Class 4 NCERT from the chapter Going to Buy a Book. This activity has been taken from this book and is present at page number 145. So the activity that we are going to do today is from the section Let's Write. We have already done question number 1 and question number 2 of this section. Today we are going to do the section Let's Write question number 3. Okay, so we are going to do question number 3 of Let's Write section. Tina goes to her school library to borrow a book. Complete her dialogue with the librarian by using and or in the blanks. So we have to use either and or in the blanks. We have to choose between and or. Okay, so where do we use and where do we use or? So and is used when we want to add something to the list. I want to eat ice cream and momos. So I want to eat both the things. We are talking about both the things. I want to eat momos and burger. So I am talking about both the things. I am not giving you any option. I am telling you that I want to eat both the things. Or is used when an option is given. I will eat either momos or burger. So now I am saying I'll just eat one thing, either momos or burger. So or is used when an option is given to us. So that's how we are going to use in these blanks. Tina, ma'am, I want to borrow a book. Librarian said, do you want a storybook? Dash a book of poems. So here librarian is giving an option to Tina. So therefore or will come. Do you want a storybook or a book of poems? So librarian is asking her to choose between storybook or a book of poems. Therefore we used or. Next is Tina says, I want a storybook. Librarian, do you like stories about animals? Dash adventure stories. So now the librarian is again giving option to Tina by asking, do you like stories about animals or adventure stories? So she is asking, which one do you like? Animals one or adventure stories? Tina says, I like both. Then librarian says, go to the second cupboard. On the first shelf, you will find animal stories. Dash on the second adventure stories. Now this is in the continuation of the first sentence. I mean that the librarian is telling where to find what. So therefore, and will come because the phrase is in the continuation. Now she is not giving any option. She is telling. So therefore, and will come. On the first shelf, you will find animal stories and on the second, adventure story. Next, Tina, after selecting two books, ma'am, I want Black Beauty dash Panchtantra stories. Now, Tina is not giving any option to librarian. She is saying that I want to borrow both these books. So, and will come. Ma'am, I want Black Beauty and Panchtantra stories. So, Tina is saying I want both Black Beauty and Panchtantra stories. Therefore, and is used. At last, librarian said, you can have either Black Beauty dash Panchtantra story. So now the librarian is saying that you can just have one. So you have to select between Black Beauty or Panchtantra story. So therefore, or will come here. Let's read the whole conversation again as we have filled all the blanks correctly. Tina, ma'am, I want to borrow a book. Librarian, do you want a storybook or a book of poems? Tina, I want a storybook. Librarian, do you like stories about animals or adventure stories? Tina, I like both. Librarian says, go to the second cupboard. On the first shelf, you will find animal stories and on the second, adventure stories. Tina, after selecting two books, ma'am, I want Black Beauty and Panchtantra stories. Librarian, you can have either Black Beauty or Panchtantra stories. So this was the activity where we had to fill and or. I hope now you know where to use and where to use or. We'll meet in another video with another fun activity, poem or story. Until then, bye-bye.